I know some media, or even some ministers say expensive loan from China. No, this is really unfair for Chinese government, because we have the regular or fixed interest ratio for any developing countries, 2%, 2%, not only for Sri Lanka. If we have some comparison with the commercial loan at least 5%. So the Chinese Ministry of Finance must have some subsidies to the Bank of Exim Bank, because they implement the loan to the developing countries. It does not mean that any country can get this loan. We have some conditions. At least it's a friend country. So Sri Lanka can get so significant amount of loan from the Exim Bank. It's based on our relations. I talked with Envoy, the Minister of Finance. If you don't like this one, Envoy criticized this issue many times publicly. I asked him, if you don't like this one, why you again to talk with me about another one? Because in that, all the Chinese business people complain the government why the Chinese government borrow the money to other countries with 2%, but for them at least 5%. So this is really unfair. I talked with some close friends in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka people and the government should have some attitude in Thanksgiving, because China did nothing wrong in Sri Lanka. Could you tell me we did anything wrong to damage Sri Lanka interest? The interest of Sri Lanka and the people? So long time. We cooperate with Sri Lanka, support Sri Lanka, assist Sri Lanka in international fora, in bilateral business affairs. We did nothing to damage Sri Lanka interest. But the media always have some negative reports without facts. So that's why I would like to say something. If any reports on the facts, no problem for the Chinese side. If totally out of the facts, without any analysis, without any background, so this is not, a scientific or reasonable attitude, particularly for the media.
Are you saying that the loans were not expensive? Is that what you're saying? Loans given by China so far is not expensive?
Yes, of course. Well, loans, we just based on the request from your government, and also we have a serious, assessment about the loan. We insist on to improve the developing countries' infrastructure, because infrastructure is most important for your social and economic development. So what means expenses means 2 points or 2% interest of the loan. So this is very low. If you have any comparison, last year you get some money. I checked with Envoy. You get some loan from European. I think it's $50 million with 5.8%. Some people say this is quite cheap loan. But they say 2% is quite expensive. Do you think this is fair or unfair? At quite beginning, we developed the relations with Sri Lanka based on the interest of the countries, the two countries, and the two peoples, regardless who is the ruler or which party is the ruling party in the island. And also whatever the change or the development of the international community, or what happened in China, what happened in Sri Lanka, we have no any change of the policy. We had good relations. Personally, I had good relations with Rajapaksa, with all the people, because I do believe every Sri Lanka is my friends. So also I have good relations with President Shisana, Ranil, and all the ministers, because the embassy and our function is make friends in Sri Lanka. So I do believe we should respect each other, since internally you have different political blocs. But this is not my issue. We insist on no any intervention into the internal affairs of any country, particularly Sri Lanka, it's our friends. So this is also the rules, international rules, which is described in the UN Chart. So we insist on this principle. We have no any intervention. We make friends with everyone, including you here.